Ikono le emekwa le kono. And they go kiji.
Oh, we copyright.
Yeah. Okumebe na national institution. And look what Kubana boy on it. Good that object too. Hello everyone. So I want to cut some things. I want to cut Ishago, chieftaincy. So you stay with me. So one now. Baby. Ishaga no ma dey talk and na kwaria now. Isha. No more than man. The customer brought me a material that is not even enough for me to cut. I don't even know where to start. And their measurement is kind of big. How would somebody bring 1.5 material to make a complete top for somebody? It's not even enough. So in this case, I'm going to take you guys through on how to handle this issue, whereby somebody will just bring you half material for you to, make something somebody will wear. And I was even told there are 4 in number. 4. Let me just 4 is how many yards now? This is, let me just say, this is 1.5. One and a half Let me bring a 1.5. Why would somebody even do something like this? You want to make clothes for yourself and you cannot sacrifice and buy enough material. What? Nah. People are fond of making each other. So now see how I divided everything one and a half, one and a half. You understand? So this one is one and a half, and this is one, and this is the half yard. This is one, this is one and a half. You understand? So totally now we need God, it is not fair. Justice for tell us. Justice for tell us. See, one and a half for complete up that will just feed somebody. Oh, I am fine. Oh, just that somebody is here stressing me. I'm supposed to make this thing for 4 people, and the total material they brought is 5.5. Is it up to 5.5? 4.5. 4.5. Please, you have to encourage me by liking this life, okay? I really appreciate you that is with me here. So let's go. Now I have 1.5, and the measurement I will be using, the chest is 44. Imagine making a cloth that the chest is 44 and they are giving you 1.5. Can you see my foldings, guys? My scissors. So now we have this thing. What do? You measure, you measure, you measure, you measure. You measure. Where is my chalk? Let me know how possible it is for me to use 1.5 and make a complete set of a cloth. Imagine 1.5, 1.5, guys. It is not easy. I'm yet to see a like on this live. Please like, so that you learn from me. Like, okay. Now this is what we have now. So when making a shag, these are the things you consider. You consider the headings. You see the head. Where do it face? It has to stand. The thing has to stand. You cannot make senator. You cannot make this chieftaincy, and at the end somebody will be wearing it like this, and the thing is going downward. It is totally no. You understand? So what do you do now? First and foremost, you draft out this thing, folding it this way. You fold it this way. Can you see? Any question? You fold it this way. What do you do? Then you divide the person chest by 4. Now the chest is 44. 44 divided by 4, it gives 44 divided by 4 gives us 11. I'm right, 11. Then you add 2 inch for the slit and the sewing allowance. So when you add 2 inch, it gives you 13. You see my 13 here. You cut it out, guys. You cut it out. Let me see how possible it is for me to sew with 1.5. I've not done that before. I normally sew with 2.5 yards, or even 2 yards, not one distance. Please, if you are here with me, like this life, okay? Let me be encouraged. Please, I'm just begging you. Let me be encouraged. So, are you even seeing the remaining one? The sleeve is not even out yet. So how possible it is for me even to get this thing done? Let's watch, guys, okay? We don't have to panic yet. So you do the same thing. The other side is 13. This side again will be 13. So we'll go on. We'll cut it out. We'll cut it out. We don't have to panic, okay? Stay with me. Stay with me. I like the life. If you're here with me, if you want to learn this thing with me, learn. I can see you. I can see you. Fire, fire, fire working. If I'm correct, I can see you. I can see you. If you have any question, let me add question and answer. Eh? Please, I'm typing. How are you doing? How are you all doing? How are you all doing? I can see you. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Okay. If you subscribe during this live, I'm going to come back to you and subscribe to your own too. Okay. Okay. So let's go on. Can you see what I do? We have to cut it out. Please, if you're with me, you have to indicate. This is the only thing left, guys. This is really giving me a chest break. Eh? What am I going to do with this? What am I going to do? This thing doesn't even give me the sleeve. It does. The thing has back pattern. It has flap, and this thing, this is the only leftover I have. It is really breaking my heart, guys. But watch. Let me know if I will be able to achieve this. Please subscribe if you are with me. You are going to learn today. I promise. Now, I told you guys that while cutting this on this right side, you have to consider that the head is facing up. So what you do, will fold. This is supposed to be on my WhatsApp channel, but I am going to give you to you guys free of charge. You don't have to pay for anything. Iron is one of the powerful tools we have in a fashion. You understand? For you to get everything you're doing neat and correct, you have to make use of your iron correctly. So what do we do? We iron very well to get the center of the top correctly. So what we do, you iron. Iron. We iron. The next thing, if you see me correctly, where is my ruler? My ruler. Please, you guys should hold on. Let me go and look for my ruler. My son doesn't play with it. Yeah, get a ruler soon. Where is my ruler? Please, pardon guys, I'm back. If you are still with me, you are the most valued, okay? I'm doing well. Not that somebody want to, test my intelligence into this fashion by giving me 1.5 yard. 1 yard is 30, 1 yard is 36 inches. 36 and half is 18 for me to make, a top, not ordinary top. For me to, I'm even tired, but let's get this thing done. So the neck, see, I want you to pay attention here. The neck is, you see this place, here is 2.5. Can you see this very well? 2.5 and 2. Can you see this thing very well? Then you get to the chest. I don't know if this thing is blocking you. Please let it not block you. Or better still, let me just remove it. You're not doing question and answer. Just subscribe if you've not done so. Okay? See this thing very well. Now the shoulder is 20. 20, you divide it by 2. 20 divided by 2 give you 10. Then there is every cloth you wear. Here and here don't supposed to be the same thing. If it is the same thing, that means our posture will be like this. If it's supposed to go straight. So if it is this way, there is a slant, and the slant will get it by marking out thread from here you connect it to the shoulder. You see what I did here? Then we have armhole. Armhole is divided by the muzzle divided by 2. Now the muzzle is 15. 15 divided by 2 gives you 7.5. You mark out 7.5. Then under the sleeve there is always a curve. For you to get a curve, you mark out 2, draw a straight line, connect it to that your slant. Then that place that your 7.5 end, that is where your chest lies. You mark out a straight line. You that is here, you are the most valuable. I can see 2 people now. Say, what do you do again? What do you do again? Wheezy Yari 882. I don't know what you want to write to me. You should write back. Let me see, okay? Your messages are restricted. I don't even know why it is restricted. I can see you, CN Ejere. So now this is our chest now. So the chest, I told you, is 44. 44 divided by 2 is 11. You add a half inch for me. As a beginner, you can add how many inch? 1 inch, 1.5 inch, so you won't make mistake, because I'm already sure of my measurement. And one thing about senators, if you add too much allowances, the fit is not always given. So for you to avoid, not getting that fitting very well, see what you do. 11.5. You mark. And then from that your shirt, the neck point, you measure the length. Let's just say the length is 31. It's small for that, of course. Then here is the hip. The hip, they are slim guys, so it's going to be the same with the chest, because it's a free cloth. You connect it to the chest. That's all. Then this place we have the shoulder, the curve part. You add your curve. It's as simple as that. You don't even need to stress yourself. Then this thing works. I had many people viewing my status, but none can even like this thing. Please, you have to drop a like, okay? Drop a like the like, okay? It will be an encouragement to me. Can you see this thing, guys? This is just like a magic. The front pattern is already out. The front pattern is already out. So if you're able to stay with me, you will learn from me. You will learn from me. So what the journey we are on now, somebody give me 1.5 inch, 1 yard, 18 inches. That is 36 inches plus 18 inches to make a chieftaincy. That for a grown-up person that has a chest of 44. So I want to challenge myself on this. So if you stick with me, you will learn something. Okay, please show me love now. Show me love, okay? So now we have our front pattern. Let's go to the back pattern. This is the back pattern. Let me know how possible it is for me to. So considering where your head face, the head of the shag, considering when it face, you should also pay attention to that part. Okay, what do? You keep your stuff like this. I told you about ironing. please don't take this thing for granted while doing your cutting. I don't know about others, but for me, you see this thing, I doesn't joke with it. What do? You iron very well for you to get the center of it, because when you want to sew now, sometimes the material scatter. You won't even know. You will not even able to discover the center of it. But with your perfect ironing, you won't find that difficult. You iron very well. You iron very well. So put your listing. Can you see that, guys? So what do? This is the only place that you need to listen to. You see this place? This is the only place you need to listen to. What do? You cut here to be the same, with the chest, with the shoulder. You draw your material down. See where I used to get my own measurement. When you fold this, you iron. This folding, see what you do. You see 1.5. You see this thing 1.5. Can you see this thing 1.5? Here should be 1.5. Okay, 1.5. Okay, then this is 1.5. Every other cutting now from this point is the same thing. Just cut exactly what you see from here. Okay, you go on. If you are watching me very well now, there's something I did here. This is, if you wear a clothes now, you can do like this, but you cannot. It's not like you cannot do like this, but when you do like this, it means you're tired. When you do like this, if you do not give this allowance, your clothes won't fit very well. Your clothes won't even allow you to do that. But with this thing, with this space I just left here, a half-inch difference, you'll be able, after you fix your sleeve, you'll be able to do like this, and you won't have a problem. Or you notice your clothes start tearing if it is a fabric that is not that strong. So for us to avoid that kind of thing, I don't know if it is showing very well from the screen. See the first one here, see the second one here. Is it showing there? The thing just, the thing look the same thing. You see where this one ended? Maybe see where this one ended. Then see the second one. Every other thing is the same thing. Every other thing is the same thing. Okay, I can see you. Neck, Onyike, I can see you. So guys, this is a very big problem. See the left over. The sleeve is not yet out. The sleeve is not yet out, and this is the only thing that is remaining. It's not even up to what will I call it? It's not even up to hi God. This is not good for tailors. Justice for the tailors, okay? But nevertheless, since we are making up to this thing, it's not for one person, so we have to go again and cut for another thing. We have to cut another for another person. So as we do our cutting, something like this will be coming up. Maybe we'll do joining. When you do your joining, smart joining, nobody will even notice you join them. Please like the life, okay? I really appreciate you. Please, thank you, Neka. I really appreciate it, okay? So don't panic yet. We'll keep this one aside, bring another material, we'll cut, so that we'll be able to have this in as many as possible. They want to use my brain, but we have to show them that we are smart in this field. So this, we'll keep it aside, we'll bring another one. it, it is not fair at all. It is not fair. How will somebody see? I will show you guys this thing I made yesterday, and the thing come and very. Eh? If you see something I made yesterday, if you see chieftains I made yesterday, very okay, and the thing go very down. Why? Because you know what happened? They give me enough material, and I was able to. Don't worry, you don't have. I will show you later. So can you see me? You iron very well. See another 1.5. Oh. For how many people? 4 people. Let me know how possible this thing is. Guy, this one is not even up to 1 yard, but Chineke, gold. Chineke. What is this, guys? But nevertheless, this one chest is 35. Yes, 35. 35 divided by 4. 35 divided by 4. I was telling you guys the other day, if you have a lot in your head, just like now, I don't even know 35 divided by 4. I don't know what it is. So what do? Take this one, put it in 35. Where is 35? Take your one in your tape, put it in 35. Once you put in 35, it will give you, start reading from 1. The thing gives you 17 and half. Then that's divided by 2. You do it again. 17 divided by 5. You put it again. It will give you 8.5 and 2 stroke. That's the result of you're welcome, Vida Shankar. I don't know if I'm correct with my pronunciation. You're welcome. Please like the life, okay? So it is 8.5 and 8.5 and that there's no even a space for sewing allowance. This is not fair. They want to just stress me today, but I want to show them that we can do this together. With your encouragement, guys, here we can do this together. So what do? Now our setting now is correct. What is our setting all about? Let this head face upward so that it won't look. Now what do you think, guys? If at the end of this video and you saw me that I made my clothes and the person is wearing and the head is facing down, it is unprofessional. So you have to be more careful where the head face. So what do? Our head is facing upward. We fold again. I told you that whatever thing you do, you have to iron very well. Please. Iron will help you get the center of whichever cloth you're doing, be it suit, be it jalamia, be it shirt, be it this chieftaincy I'm making. Iron very well, please. Iron very well, okay? Now, what is the neck? I want you to learn this thing very well. Now, the neck. See this thing? Here is 2.5. 2.5. Then this one is 2. You do your curl. The shoulder is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. You add 1 inch for sewing allowance. Good. Then the slant is 2.5. You connect it straight to the chest. Then the sleeve, armhole. I know by now you're supposed to know. I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. You're welcome to the life. Please give me a like, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Armhole is divided, the muzzle divided by 2, and the guy's muzzle is 13. 13 divided by 2, it gives 6.5. So the muzzle line is 6.5. You draw a straight line to connect it to where that your curve end. So see what you do again. In every armhole is always curved, and for you to get your curve correctly, now since it is a small ball, we have to do this thing 1.5, but for an adult it is 2. You draw your straight line, let it end from that your curve. You see this point that our armhole end, draw a straight line. That your straight line is where your chest lies. You understand? Our chest now. May God help us. May God help us. So our chest, we are not going to measure anything because we're going to use everything that is here since we are managing the material. So what do we consider now? We consider the length. The length, we are going to make it 30. We are going to make it 30. Then the slit, by now you're supposed to know what is slit. Slit is when you see senator, you see those openings they put by the side, by this side. There are some openings that is always there. That is called the slit. So it doesn't have measurement. It depends on the design you want to give your own. Someone comes smaller, someone come up again, but you don't have to do something that will look like you made a mistake and the whole thing will just be open. You have to just come downward, okay? So now, since we don't have enough material, this material is just exactly the chest of the person, but we just have a half-inch difference. What do we do? I'm even tired. What do we do? We are going to leave everything. We'll just cut. Next time, when the person brings something like this again, I will tell the person no. So see my cuttings, guys. In a fashion, you have to invest in your tools. If I tell you how many scissors I have, you will marvel. This is not the only scissors I have. I have these scissors. I have this. I have another one, but it's not here. So that when this one disappoints, I get another one. Oh God. My curve. The chest. I told you we are not cutting anything. Then the length. At least this one is better. See the left out. You see the left. I'm keeping it. It might serve me for the other ones I keep aside. So this is the front pattern, guys. So we are going to cut. Thank you, Vidya Senka. I don't know if I'm correct with the pronunciation. Thank you. So you see the second part. Don't make mistake allowing the hair to face down, okay? You should pay attention while doing that kind of ones. So we'll fold again. And remember guys, remember to iron your stuff, okay? Don't forget to iron this thing. It's very important. Very, very important. Thank you, very important. I can see you. Please, if there's anything you need more explanation on this, we are learning together. Even me, I'm still learning. And if you check on my channels, you see most of the things I drop here are the things I learned that I feel like let me show you guys. You understand? So what am I saying? You iron very well. You take your front pattern. Only thing you have to cut here, you will cut this one. It will be equal. Don't cut again. You draw it downward. Let me tell you reason for this place. Look at this, my shoulder. You see this place is not the same as this thing. This thing is very slim, but here, so for a cloth, if you avoid this place without adding this thing that I'm doing now, When I'm done sewing this clothes, you'll be able to see the clothes. The front will go down, whereas the up will come up, and it is a no to a fashion designer or anybody saying it. So for it to be well balanced, you have to add some inch here, and this one again goes with one. I told you initially 1.5. Some people add more than, and the reason they add more than is because of the chest, because of the neck. So my neck here is accurate due to the measurement. I use 2.5. I use 2.5 vertical, 2 horizontal. You understand? So we'll go on. So you see this thing now. So you cut from this edge that this thing is stop. You mark. You open it. You come downward. You join it from that place. You mark. You see this thing. You close again. You're going to see something. After I'm done sewing, we are going to sew this thing together. After I'm done sewing this thing, it's going to be round. So can you see this my shoulder? I told you why cutting. You don't have to cut to this place again to be also the same with the front. You have to give like half inch different to allow you when the person wears his clothes, he will be comfortable to hug somebody or carry something. So every other thing is the same thing. I told you we are not cutting anything again. And this side, see the left out, guys. See the left out. So now we have two. We already have for 2 persons with no hand. But with the presence of this thing I have now, this one is 1 yard. This one is 1.5 yard. And see the half for this one, the half yard for this one. At least it will be enough for the hand of this one. So we'll go. It's meant 2 persons. So they want to test me today, but I still want to challenge myself. So let's measure this thing and know what we have here. This is funny. If that man comes again, I will charge him very much. Oh. This thing is not even easy. So can you see this thing, guys? So let's measure. What is 1 inch? 1 inch in this tape is 36. See 36. That is 1 inch. See another one. Half of 1 inch is 18.5. So they gave me 18.5 to make a complete cloth that a grown-up will wear. Not grown-up that has small size. Or the chest is 44. The person is even bigger than me, and they gave me this thing to make clothes for that person. So now the essence of me bringing it to you guys is for educational purpose. You learn in case you find yourself in that kind of situation. You understand? There are 4 in numbers. I already cut for 2 persons. So this is the one remaining. Okay, let's go again. Go. Can you see that, guys? So, and this person's chest is as the same as the first person. The chest is 44. 44, you add 2 inch. When you add 2 inch to 44, it will be how many? It will be 46. 46 divided by 2 will give you 13. So can you see that? This is 13 for the front pattern. We'll keep it aside. We'll do another one for the back pattern, because you know what, 2 things make up clothes: the front pattern, the back pattern. That's the thing that makes clothes. Thank you for watching. For those that are here, it's like what I'm doing is not that interesting, but I believe is going to, you're going to learn with me. Can you see this thing, guys? So we'll go again. Also drop out 13. 13 guys, 13, 13, 13. I supposed to be playing cool music for you guys, but because of restrictions for me not to violate the rules, you have to listen to my voice over, so you know what I'm talking about. Now we have this thing. This thing I'm holding. See where the head face. So the neck lies somewhere here. So we're going to turn it this way. You fold. You fold. Can you see that? Where are you watching from? Who is even watching me? The next thing is just for you to iron very well. Please don't forget that you iron, okay? Iron very well. Any person that stayed with me till the finish level of this clothes, I think I have to give you a one-on-one tutor, maybe on WhatsApp. I swear. So this is the stuff. I'm even exhausted already. So what again? The chest will go by 2.5, 2.5. Here is 2.5, you understand? So this one is 2. You make your curve, you do your shoulder. Shoulder, I told you, is 20. You draw your that's your your flanks, your ankle, muscle divided by 2. The person muscle is 15. 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. Inward, you measure 2. You join it to the slant. Then that point that 7.5 lies is where you draw a straight line. That your straight line is the point you'll be able to mark out your chest. The chest is 11.5. That is 11.44. Half is sewing allowance. This is it, guys. Then the length is 32. 32, guys. Sewing allowance is 2.5. Then the slit. You see where the slit lies? Then the slit and the chest is also the same thing. You connect it to the chest. Then this point, you make your curve, you cut. Just as simple as that, okay? If you're new here, subscribe to this channel and go through my channel. You have a lot to learn there. You have the tips, that these lovely tips that you will be surprised to see on my channels. You see that? You do your shoulder. Can you see that? Your curve. Can you see that? You cut from your chest. Can you see that? And this is your slits. And this is the length of the curve. And this is the left out. We are yet to get the sleeve of this clothes, and a lot they happen for this country. Imagine somebody giving out 1.5 to make a clothes for a grown-up. It is not easy, but stay with me and let's know if this is possible. Let's know if this is possible, guys. So again, iron for the back pattern. I'm missing my music now. I was supposed to be blowing my music now, but maybe if I start playing Burna Boy, I'll end up getting restrictions due to violations of the rules. So watch closely, guys. Can you see that? Can you see that? You only hear your thoughts. Your thoughts you draw it down for your shoulder allowance. This is, can you see that? Can you see that? At this point, you cut, you open it, you come downward like 1 inch, you connect the chest, you cut, then every other thing is the same thing. This person that is with me, you need a special attention, and I'm going to give you that. We are almost done with the cutting. And see the second one, guys. Second one is out. Is out. Okay, is out. We now have for one person, and for one person. You see that? So now there is no sleeve, and this is the leftover we have. This is the leftover. Imagine having this thing as a sleeve. This is the only meaningful thing that is this here. Aside from this thing, let's measure the armhole so that we'll know the measurement we will need for the sleeve. Measuring it, you start from here. You see this? You start from here. You measure it this way, and you get 11.5. So what we are looking for is 11.5, and the length of the sleeve is 10, around 10. These people, na no go buy me. No go buy me. This is even up to 11.5. What am I going to do? What am I going to do, guys? It's not fair. Somebody give me. What am I going to do? There is a reason I have to do this in like, okay, see for one sleeve, you see for one sleeve, you see where the head is upward. You also turn this one like this. You see this problem. It's not even up to 10.5, and we are getting 11.5. So what you do, this is a place you pay more attention. See what you do, guys. See what you do. This should go more down. Did you see what I did? The thing. Now watch. This is 11. But initially we are getting 10. No need for. This is 11. We are only looking for half, but it is better than, you know. So for the second sleeve, this one is correct. You add this one. This is the one we'll measure the 11.5. We'll bring another one because you have to measure so that you won't misplace the sleeves. Wait, too. Look at sale too. You know that I've not even cut this one. My God. You come down. Let's measure the sleeve, guys. See it? This one is 11.5 too. Normal cutting of this thing. This is the sleeve now. Let's measure and see what we'll get. This one is 9. Can you see that? 9. 9. Then look at what you should do. Did you see that? Now see the measurement.
Baby.
11.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. No problem, no problem. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yes, who is there? Okay, but I'm in Mema. Come inside. Yes, no problem. No problem. Okay. Let me do it.
Good morning. Ada put on pants. You're with the right guy. Hi.
See my level. And I got what ticket from Germany. Get that.